This video is to show you how to get this data into a graph and a spreadsheet and then back into your packet. Step one is you want to highlight all the data and copy and paste it into the Google Sheets. So I'm going to select everything, and if you hit Control C, it'll copy it for you. I'm going to go to my Rockpocket Mouse spreadsheet, and then I'm going to hit Control V, paste it in there. And if you see the bottom of your spreadsheet here, there's two locations. We just copy and paste it in location A. Now we want to copy and paste it into location B as well too. That'll be the easiest way to get both your graphs. So once again, click location B, click any square, and then Control V. So you should have a data table in location A, data table in location B. I'm going to start with location A first. So we want to graph the time, dark mice, and light mice and the numbers. So I'm just going to select only this information right here, okay, to kind of make sure that this is what I'm going to be making a graph of. I've selected these top columns and just the numbers. Nothing else is selected, okay? This is very important, otherwise it's going to be hard to graph. So next, if you kind of come up to the top row here, you can see there's a little button that looks like a graph. It says Insert Chart. What's pretty cool about this is if I click that, it automatically makes the data table for me. And it actually kind of, has this editor up as well too. I do want to make this look a little bit better. So move your graph wherever you need to move it. Make it to fit your screen. There you go. Okay. And if I lose this, the best way to get it back is to click on your graph and click on the three dots in the top right corner, then hit Edit Chart. There we go. So I want to change the title, and I want to make sure I label my axes. So I come to my chart editor, I hit Customize, and the second thing down is Chart and Axis Titles. So this first one is, the title is going to be Number of Dark and Light Mice in Location A. You notice here I have chart title, it's changed it right up there for me as well. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to change the horizontal axis title, or the x-axis, which is at the bottom. This is going to be Time in Location A. Pops up right there in the bottom. And then if I go to the vertical axis, and I go number of mice in location A. So your graph should look like this when you're done. And then the next part is to get this into my packet. So if I just click on this, and I can hit Control C again, or you can right click, or actually I hit Control C, copy it, come back to my packet, then location A graph, and I just hit Control V. It's going to tell you to link it to spreadsheet or paste unlink. It doesn't really matter to me as long as the graph is in there. And you hit paste, voila, you have that graph in there. So pause it if you need to, get this done, and then part two, I'll go over location B stuff. you need help, just ask one of us. Right, location B is going to be a little bit trickier. Okay. So I'm back in my spreadsheet here. I come onto the bottom left. I'm going to go to location B. Okay. I'm going to select only the data I want to grab. This is where it gets tricky. Just those bottom two rows. Once again, I'm going to select this insert image. Once I have all the data I want selected, I hit insert image. See how that's incorrect? That's not what you want to do. Okay, so here's a tricky part here. I'm going to select everything that I want there. I'm going to hold my mouse up there, and to select everything else, I'm going to hold Control and click that box. That way, this stays selected here. I hold Control, select that box, hold Control again, click on that box, hold Control again, click on that box. Okay, that's one way to do it. So if you see, I had to get this data selected and the title selected of the columns. Come up to my top right, insert my chart again, and notice how it has fixed that error that I had before. Give myself a little bit of space to work. Same thing I want to do again. I have my data here. I want to click on Customize, Chart Axis and Title. And what did I call the first one? I can't remember, sorry. Number of dark and light mice in location A. So click on that. 3 dots, edit chart, customize, number of dark and light mice in location B. Oops, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry. We want to do the chart title. Number of dark and light mice, location B. There we go. I had that selected incorrectly. I'm going to do my horizontal axis, which is time and location B. Pops up there. Vertical axis. Number of mice in location. B. There you go. Now I'm good to go. Click on my graph, Control C. Back to my packet, location B, and then I hit Control and B. It doesn't matter. I'm good to go. Nice looking graphs in there. If you have any questions, just ask. And good luck.